The snow-decorated perimeter of the pitch is perfect evidence of this, and indeed evidence of the efforts that the ground staff have made to get all of the white stuff off the playing surface. The forecasters do say that we will have snow throughout the game, but we have been told absolutely categorically that things aren't expected to get any worse. The atmosphere is terrific, the turnout, considering the weather, is excellent, and you do get the sense that a special event is ahead of us. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this level. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I really like this guy, Romagnoli, Peter, especially the way he's willing to go further up the field and press opponents in high positions, giving his team that opportunity to counter a little more quicker. You need to be very confident to be able to go that far up with that sort of regularity. But he pulls it off.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Busai, and it's Pedro. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kyle Walker. Loftus-Cheek. And Reinders. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Romagnoli. Over to the left. That's a throw. Fofana, Rafael Leao, and here's Joao Felix. Shot could be on. Played out towards the right wing. Walker made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Fofana. Joao Felix and Reinders. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zaccagni. Dia. Zaccagni. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Opts to play it back. Patrick. Oh, that's delightful. Out to the left it goes. Gila. That's tidy. Mario Gila stood his ground strongly. Rafael Leao. It's Fofana. Pavlovic. Fofana. And Thiaw. Loftus-Cheek, Pavlovic, and Reinders. Hernandez, Reinders. Made out to the left flank. Reinders. Showing good feet. Oh, it's come loose. And Reinders. Now there's a fine ball, and he's hit one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Lazio.
Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, and just notice the way, when they ping it out wide, the prompt for those in central midfield to make their forward runs, and they're looking to get on the end of whatever arrives.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. That was very necessary. Fofana. Joao Felix. Great ball if he can get there. here's João Felix. And here's Rafael Leao. Plenty to aim at here. That's João Felix. Oh, that's neat. Rovella. Aim forwards. And here's Rafael Leao. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Zaccagni. Rovella. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rovella. Spread out to the left. And Patrick. Fofana wins the duel this time. Now it's Pulisic. He's shifting through the gears here. Pulisic. Rafael Leao! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Yeah, I call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Milan. Played back in. Kyle Walker. Fofana. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Rafael Leao. Patrick. Good play on the left-hand side here. Hila. Patrick. Hila. Patrick. Gendouzi, over to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Flings in across. Pavlovic attempts a clearance. Fofana defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Walker. Now here's the delivery. Forward it goes. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pulisic. Reinders. Loftus-Cheek. And here's Pulisic. Aimed in towards the centre. Romagnoli can get it clear. And the ball's come loose here. Reinders has a shot! I think it's gone ever so well.
Reinders clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's played forward. He's had it taken off him. And now the breakaway. And Joao Felix. That's going to go a long way. Hernandez gets it back. Joao Felix. Fofana. Hernandez with the delivery. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kyle Walker. Loftus-Cheek. Milan finding their passes. He's all... And the shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pulisic. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rovella. That's going right the way across. Here's Zakani. And it's lofted through here. And a reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Zakani. Real chance! Now it's Guendouzi. Oh, such a clever touch. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely feet. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Pedro. Out to the left it goes. Oh, shooting chance! Cleared without complication. Pulisic. Joao Felix. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, that was vital. Opts for safety. Pavlovic, laid out to the left flank. And they've got a throw. Rovella. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Romagnoli. Nicked it back promptly. Played out to the right. Loftus-Cheek. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Overhit and out of play. Shifted upfield. Kyle Walker. Hoisted in. That's been intercepted. That'll be a throw. And it's Walker. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Patrick looking to penetrate opposition lines. Fofana. Here's Rafael Leao. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Xiao. Pulisic looks to get on the end of this. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Mario Gila makes the interception. Romagnoli. Patrick. Rovella. Gigo. Loftus-Cheek. Passing is crisp and sharp. Joao Felix. Rafael Leao shapes to shoot! Surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Gigo with the clearance. Great run on the overlap here. And the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. Reinders. Fofana out to the right. Pulisic. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Loftus-Cheek! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Loftus-Cheek actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Reinders. It's Fofana. Pulisic is onto it in a flash. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cross from Pulisic.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Kyle Walker. Zaccagni. Lazio looking to pass their way through. He is through here. Massive lead. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's had it nicked away. He can get that clear.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He has found a way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Milan making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Rafael Leao. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Forwards and with intent, do have a chance to counter here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Over to the left. Fofana. Loftus-Cheek. And here's Pulisic. Loftus-Cheek. And it's Walker. Now it's Pulisic. Crossed into the middle.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Kyle Walker. It's Fofana. Pavlovic. Gently done. And Reinders. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Fofana. Played out wide. Now it's Pulisic. And that's been repelled. Fofana. And here's Loftus-Cheek. Looking to break at pace. Great defending, strong and determined. Pavlovic. Reinders, who does have an assist to his name. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Looking for the runner. Pulisic in acres of space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Guendouzi. And Husai moved on forwards. Pulisic. Xiao. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he cuts out the supply. They're going to throw in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Looks like he's been taken out there. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Romagnoli attempts a clearance. Reinders. And here's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, good spread. Crossed into the box. Great leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Xiao. Pulisic. It's Fofana. Rafael Leao, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Hernandez. Guendouzi. Patrick. The message is clear, none shall pass. Reinders. Spread out to the left. Passing nice and neat. Gets his pass away. Here's the ball in. Pellegrini getting this one clear. Zaccagni providing an outlet on that flank. Zaccagni. Here comes the corner. So there's going to be another change here. Reinders clears it away. And here's Pedro. Patrick. Out to the left it goes. Pavlovic with the clearance. Now it's Lazzari. Out towards the flank. Hit into the middle.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Patrick. Just eases him off the ball. Reinders. Hernandez. Joao Felix. Hernandez. Passes short and sharp. Tries the cross. Romagnoli clears it away. Here. Zaccagni. Guendouzi. Patrick. Pellegrini's cross. Milan has that under control. Nice sequence of passes this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's gone for a throw-in. Lazio making consecutive changes here. And it's Vecino. Pellegrini. Walker. Pavlovic. Fofana. Loftus-Cheek. Stood up well to him there. Pellegrini. Zaccagni. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. To Vecino. Guendouzi. Back into the middle. Knocks it out wide. Chance!
Zaccagni really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
And out to safety. Now it's Pedro. Crosses it in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
That is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Zaccagni. Nice control. And he whips it in. Milan is there to take. Shigo. And it's played forward. And it's Pedro. Sends it crossfield. Good spot, he's seen the run. Pellegrini's cross. They've managed to get it away. Pulisic. Looking for options for movement. Made into space out wide. And he's onside. Lings in across. Decent hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Joe Felix should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Gets it away. And here's Loftus-Cheek. He's in a great position. It's loose. Can he finish? Pellegrini with the clearance. Pulisic. Dia. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. There's a sharp little ball here. Vecino is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Loftus-Cheek is carrying after that one. That is a great pick out. It's a loose ball. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, it's played into the air. Towering header! That would have been game, set and match. Guendouzi. Pedro. Well timed, excellent interception. Loftus-Cheek. Fiddles it through. There's no flag. Pulisic to shot a goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Sari, and it's Pedro. 5 minutes left on the clock. Over to the left. Vecino. Well read, and the danger is averted. Defence has got rid of that. Rovella. Vecino. Pellegrini. Oh, that's nice. And Rovella. Played out to the right. That's a fabulous ball. Cleared away. Loftus-Cheek. Chiao. Forwards and with intent. Communication breakdown there, it seems. Rovella. Shifted upfield. Here's Sakagni. Interesting ball. No, it's not getting there. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Fofana, played out to the left flank. Reinders. Hernandez. Rafael, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Guendouzi. Zaccagni might just make this. Pellegrini. That's good play. Zaccagni. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Threads one in. Out to the right. And here's the chance to counter. It's a good run down the right. Ball's gone out of play. Reinders. Fofana gets his pass away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, somebody who really has impressed me in many ways is Alessio Romagnoli. I mean, I've watched him since his debut, and every time I see him, he just looks as if he's getting better, whether it's covering or whether using his anticipation. I think at this rate he could go on to earn a place next to some of the real greats.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he'll shoot it! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pulisic. Kyle Walker. He's a sharp little ball here. Gigot tries to clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Guendouzi. And Husai. Gigot. And Husai. To Guendouzi. Patrick. Good spot, he's seen the run. Pulisic. And Thiaw. Reinders. Over to the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Guendouzi. Now it's Pedro. Gets his pass away. He's in plenty of space here. Guendouzi. Husai. He is just caressing the ball. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Trying to keep this alive. Well, they could break here. Short changes him with that pass. Played back to the goalkeeper. Husai. Gigot. And Husai. And he's forced to go back. Zaccagni might just make this. Zaccagni. Now Mario Gila. There will be a throw-in. Guendouzi. Pulisic. And now the breakaway. Interesting ball. Can he latch on to this? Climbs up big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Husai. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
And here's Pedro. It's anyone's ball now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Pulisic. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Fofana. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Patrick. Opts for safety. Spread out to the left. Zaccagni. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that has been cleared.
Lazio clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route.
Zaccagni Clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Just eases him off the ball. Romagnoli, gently done. Rovella. Still goalless.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Guendouzi. Pedro has it in a wide position. Chooses to go back. Could try cutting inside here. Patrick. That's very neat. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Laid out to the left flank. Clubbed away. Hernandez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's shifting through the gears here. Hila. It's Romagnoli. Gigo. To Guendouzi. Sends it crossfield. Zaccagni. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pulisic. He is through here. Pulisic. Oh, what a... Has a go! Different. Romagnoli. Zaccagni. Hila. And here's Zaccagni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fofana defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, Red, nice interception. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Reinders. Pulisic chasing after it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Threads one in. He could be in here. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Mario Hila spots it and intercepts. Kusai. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Zaccagni. Patrick. Out to the left it goes. And here's Zaccagni. To Guendouzi. Now it's Guendouzi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pedro! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Pedro. Pedro delivers. And that's been well dealt with. Joao Felix. Fafana. It's Loftus-Cheek. Milan looking to pass their way through. And it's Walker. Looking for the run-up. There's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now what about a counter-attack? Pedro fiddles it through. Oh, he's onto this. That's an excellent interception. Pedro is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pulisic. Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get free. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And the keeper beats it away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Pedro. Milan. Now it's Pedro. In comes the delivery. Massive lead! Just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Now that's well seen too. Rovella. Moved on forwards. Zaccagni. Hila. To Guendouzi. Played out wide. Back into the middle. Nice control. Zaccagni swung over.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Zaccagni. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Oh, important interception. He can get that clear.
Guendouzi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's played forward. Patrick. Pedro. Gigo. Chooses to go cross-field. He's in space and looking for options. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Rafael Leao, and he's in on goal. Usai gets it clear. It's come out for a throw-in. Hernandez with the delivery. And we couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Romagnoli can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Zaccagni. Hila. Forwards and with intent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's looking for the runner here. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pulisic played into the header. To get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
And it's Pedro. Usai. Pedro. That's a throw. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Pulisic. And here's Pulisic. Joao Felix. And just too much on that. Patrick. Reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Patrick. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kyle Walker. Now Pulisic. And it's Walker. Loftus-Cheek. Fofana. Now Pulisic. Rovella producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's well spotted. Romagnoli. Hila. Gigo. To Guendouzi. Zaccagni is onto it in a flash. Hila. Zaccagni. Hila. And Rovella. Patrick. Spread out to the left. Zaccagni. Great skill, that's nice. To Guendouzi. And he's there to get it away. Guendouzi. That is a great... Decent enough try. Defending of the desperate variety. Pavlovic gets it over to the left. And that was very necessary. Lazio have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Reinders. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And here's Rafael Leao!
And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Pellegrini. And Patrick. Pellegrini. Now Romagnoli. Patrick. Dia. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Hernandez. Husai. And it's Pedro. And here's Pedro. Oh, that's neat. Pedro delivers. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rafael Leao. Husai gets over and intercepts. Out to the right. Guendouzi. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Pedro delivers, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Milan can counter promptly here. Husai tries to clear. And he's managed to get rid. Laid out to the left flank. Fofana. And he's gone backward here. Oh, such a clever touch. Reinders. Rafael Leao being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to...
Can he
Rovella. Forward it goes. Swung over. Zaccagni. And Patrick. And he skips past his man. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Out to the left it goes. Swung in towards the middle. Now it's Rafael Leao. Spread out to the left. Joao Felix.